Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I've got a gift request from Duane Johnson. So, Duane, thank you for this gift and request. And I'm kind of intrigued here because it's Diamond Rio's song, It's All in Your Head. I don't know this song as far as I know. But the reason I'm intrigued is because you said this is a big departure from their usual songs. And I won't say what else that you had said about it because I don't want to give any ideas to the people who may not have heard it before. But the title, It's All in Your Head. So I just wanted to get into this. So thank you for this gift again, Duane. And let's find out what's all in your head and what the departure might be. I've done a couple of Diamond Rio songs. You guys love Diamond Rio.
Mama died young, giving birth to a son in a home for wayward girls. And it was a sidewalk soapbox preacher looking for her to the end of the world. Every Friday night he'd pick Jesus a fight down at the local pool hall, racking up souls, condemning all those caught behind the 8-ball. He said, I preach the light shows the way. Don't ever trust what the government say. We never walked on the moon. Elvis ain't dead, you ain't going crazy. It's all in your head.
I'd be going crazy. Never walked
She
on
was
the
a
moon.
messed up, dressed up waitress with a slightly tarnished heart of gold. She wouldn't have bad for a new stepmama as far as stepmamas go. Daddy knew she was the one as he baked in the sun in a parking lot preaching the truth. Up shot her hand and she cried, oh man, I feel it, yes I feel it, I do. Been revealed to me down in my soul. There were two shooters on the grassy knoll. We never walked on the moon. Elvis ain't dead, you ain't going crazy. It's all in your head. Let us sing. It's all interpretation.
Yeah.
To find the truth, you gotta read between the lines. Work out your own salvation. That narrow path is hard to define. Heaven's more than a place, it's a state of mind.
I get behind that. I'll tell you what, I'm wearing the right hat for this one, for my philosophy hat. And yes, it's you consider all available, not just evidence. You consider all bits of information that might bear on an argument. And I don't mean a, yelling, screaming, knock them down argument. I mean, just when you make an argument, you have premises, conclusions, and so on. And in this one, it's like he's presenting the exact opposite side of things, and then read between the lines. Let's see where they go. Heaven is a state of mind that I can get behind. It might be a real place too.
What's the truth? Daddy was moved by the Spirit to take up a snake. In a moment of doubt, the venom turned out stronger than Daddy's faith.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
never forgetting his dying breath. The last words Daddy said. We never walked on the moon. Elvis ain't dead. You ain't going crazy. It's all in your head. Let me tell you, it's all interpretation. To find the truth, you gotta read between the lines.
I was talking about the
Work
Bible.
out your own salvation. That narrow path is hard to define. Heaven's more than a place, it's a state of mind.
There it is. There's
State
that
of mind.
His father was a snake handler and died by it. Tempo and energy in the song, given the theme. Get your heart going. Are we over? All right. As a long, long fade. I like when people challenge the status quo, and I don't even have to agree with them. I like it when they do it on a more intellectual or considerate level, which they did. There were 2 shooters on the grassy knoll. I mean, generally it's regarded as only one when in Kennedy assassination. Elvis isn't dead. The biblical references in here were unmistakable. And heaven's a state of mind. And I think he's saying there's a lot more to heart than a literal interpretation of the Bible. Because look, he said, my father basically, I think it was his father on this one, handled a snake and died by it. And the literal thing says that, they'll pick up, in the Bible, they'll pick up snakes and the snakes won't harm them. And I think it might even say vipers. But, is that metaphorical? Is that literal? And, I've studied the Bible, especially the New Testament, extensively, and the Hebrew Bible less extensively, but still I've studied that. And, I agree with the general theme of this song. And it's like, you've got to think more deeply about things. You just got to think more deeply about things, and you might get at a closer version of what somebody else meant by what they wrote, or at what we might even call truth. And there's a whole lot of questions, of course, and Martin Luther King said it well, that the thing that pains men the most is requiring them to think. It's not an exact quote, but that's essentially what he said. And yeah, I mean, thinking requires taking all that you've learned, seeing if what's being said lines up with that, and if not, where's the disconnect? So if you have the time to consider things, and most people, people who go to church and such do on a certain level, contemplate God, the Bible, Jesus. Not all churchgoers believe in God. Not all people who don't go don't believe. Most folks that I know don't go to church, but believe in God. But in any case, I like the theme of it. I wished that their voices were more prominent in the production of this song, though. It was a little hard to hear at times, even with the headphones on. They were a little bit to the background versus the foreground. The instrumentation was in the foreground. And I think, I'm guessing that's on the production side. I don't know if that's on the mixing side or how that works, but this was just, I like the theme of it. So Duane, I'm going to rate this song. Oh, and the number that popped into my head was a Montauk Ed Special, which is an 8.9. Instrumentation was fine. It moved right along. And the theme of it, though, was the thing that got me. I love it when people will step outside the box, especially in a song. It takes guts sometimes, and it takes a green light from a label or whomever else to say, yeah, go for it. Put that one on the album. And they did. And this might even have pissed off some of their audience, but it might have gained them other people too. And it might have done neither. People might have just seen it as a song. So anyway, Duane, thank you again, my friend. The fact that this is likely to post on a Sunday is singularly appropriate to me. Anyway, have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
Now Lucy was a messed up, dressed up waitress with the Sunday tarnished heart of gold. She wouldn't have bet for a new stepmama as far as stepmama